Okay, welcome to another distance learning tutorial. Today we're talking another part of task 8, which is our final design diagrams. And in this one, we're going to follow up on, we've done the final Fusion 360 drawing, we've done the programming flowchart, and today it's going to be the TinkerCad circuits diagram. So what that is going to look like is going to be something like this. This is actually not a complete one. I still need to hook up a couple of my components. So you're going to show this portion of how we're going to hook up, what pins you're going to use, what is going to the 5 volts, what's going to the ground, what components you're going to use. We're not going to worry about the code right now, so it's just a matter of hooking up the right components. So a couple of things you should be aware of. This is not blind. We spent quite a bit of time in class. This is the slideshow for the unit. There are, if you're going to use an LED, it's right here. Buttons are hooked up. There's lots of practice that maybe you even have in your appendix. You might have research that you did into the different components. You also can go to the TinkerCad circuits, and these were, again, lessons that we did in class that show how to hook things up. There's the button, there's the lessons and the projects. And in fact, here in the project sections, if you're going to look up how to hook up any of these, this is a good place to go just to refresh. There's an RGB, there's a button, there is the LDR, etc., etc., etc. So you can go to these, you can watch the tutorial, and then I would build it yourself. Do not screenshot these, of course. Maybe lay out all your circuits for today. I'm sorry, all your components for today. Here I've got my Arduino, I've got my breadboard, and I've got a few things that I'm going to do. Screenshot that. Basically your parts. If you click this button, it actually makes a list. You can screenshot that too. And then you're just going to connect them using the breadboard. Just a couple of quick things. You can turn it using this button here in case that you want to face it a different direction. When you're using wires, you really should try to make sure that the colors respond to the right components. Use unique colors for the pins. Anything that's 5 volts should be red. I know I just did this red one, but that's the red RGB, so that's okay. And anything that is ground should be black, or we usually say black or red, but we're just going to use black for this one. And I kind of like going around so that you can very easily see where the wires go. You can connect up these 2 power rails as well. So don't worry about the code. You can use these little annotations if you want to explain more. If you'd like to explain anything that you're doing, but it should show us, if we wanted to hook up your circuit, what pins are you going to use and what resistors. And so if you don't know what the resistors are, again, you can go back to here. It explains everything. Look in your appendix, look in the slideshow. You should be able to hook up all the components, and then we'll work on the code later in the final build. I asked my class to post a screenshot to this assignment showing that they've at least started the process of doing the TinkerCad circuit diagram. Thank you.